Care South Medical and Dental is offering telehealth visits for our patients. Talk with our healthcare provider over the phone in the comfort of your own home at your convenience. Medical, pediatric, and behavioral health visits available for existing patients via telehealth. Call now and schedule your appointment 225-650-2000 or visit our website at caresouth.org. Care South Medical and Dental. Family serving families. We're here for you.
Welcome to Metro Health, a place where you can take care of your medical needs.
We provide supportive services to link people into care. We also provide PrEP and PEP services. PrEP is a regimen to prevent HIV, 1 pill a day. PrEP is a regimen used 72 hours after exposure to HIV.
Metro Health is located in the Dr. Leo S. Butler Community Center and the Dr. Martin Luther King Center. We're here to serve you.
Care South Medical and Dental is offering telehealth visits for our patients. Talk with our healthcare provider over the phone in the comfort of your own home at your convenience. Medical, pediatric, and behavioral health visits available for existing patients via telehealth. Call now and schedule your appointment 225-650-2000 or visit our website at caresouth.org. Care South Medical and Dental. Family serving families. We're here for you.
Everybody, welcome to Metro Health, a place where you can take care of your medical needs.
We provide supportive services to link people into care. We also provide PrEP and PEP services. PrEP is a regimen to prevent HIV, 1 pill a day. PrEP is a regimen used 72 hours after exposure to HIV.
Metro Health is located in the Dr. Leo S. Butler Community Center and the Dr. Martin Luther King Center. We're here to serve.
Care South Medical and Dental is offering telehealth visits for our patients. Talk with our healthcare provider over the phone in the comfort of your own home at your convenience. Medical, pediatric, and behavioral health visits available for existing patients via telehealth. Call now and schedule your appointment 225-650-2000 or visit our website at caresouth.org. Care South Medical and Dental. Family serving families. We're here for you.
like nothing happens. Good evening. Morning. Morning. Afternoon. Good afternoon. Give yourself a hand for one time today. Yes. Come on, this world is and make some noise up in here. Yes. Well, look, I am Morgan Anderson. I'm your host for today, and I am a local and national HIV advocate. Now, y'all just got to clap for this. I've been driving and living with HIV for 14 years. Clap for that. That's what's up. That's what's up. Listen, I'm so excited to be here. Well, where my eyes at? Because something happened from last year to this year. I can't see. Glory, hallelujah. Woo! Is that good? Yes. Can y'all see me on the camera? Because I told Miss Shirley last year to get me a light or something. I'm gone. They can see me. All right, listen. So I talked to Miss Shirley earlier today. I want to let y'all know that she has been doing this, and Metro Health has been doing this today for 34 years. 34 years. So for 34 years, they have been giving back to the community, and we have been in some ways celebrating. Well, I feel like BET now. Y'all better watch it. Y'all better watch it. I got a light now. So listen, so we're doing this 34 years, and we're so happy to be here. And this would not be possible if we did not have amazing sponsors. So let me tell you about our 2022 sponsors. First, we're going to thank Care South, which is our gold sponsor. Give them a hand. They need a lot of them there. Actually, I get my care team up there. So Care South is committed to providing quality, affordable health care with compassion and respect for all. They do that. I go there. And they have highly trained and skilled professionals to ensure that you will receive the best health care possible. They're a gold sponsor. Our next gold sponsor for this year is the YWCA, who is dedicated to eliminating racism, empowering women. Are there women in the house? Yes. Empowering women and promoting peace, justice, freedom, and dignity for all. The YWCA aims to be a premier service movement for women in a community where women are respected leaders in all sectors of society. Diversity is embraced, and all people belong to one race, the human race. And lastly, our silver sponsor for this year is Open Health Care Clinic. Make some noise. All right. The Open Health Care Clinic aims to provide affordable, quality health care to our community while envisioning a system that will ensure access to and awareness of high quality and culturally competent preventative and primary medical care and support services that responds effectively to the emerging needs of the community while reducing social stigma. So let's give a big hand to our sponsors for this year. So let's get this show on the road. She is no stranger to the Metro Health World's 8-day celebration, making a difference. And so she's back again this year. We know her, and she has singing in her veins. Please just welcome Dr. Laura Swain.
All right. All right. It's good to be back. I want to thank everybody for allowing me to make my rounds. This is so country, but don't worry about it. Don't worry. I want to just say thank you all for the support. And Miss Shirley, I just adore you. She sends me an email and she's wondering if I'm going to accept. I accept every time. I anticipate it. I want to thank you again on behalf of this community that I've grown up in, went to all the schools, Oak Elementary, McKinley Middle, and McKinley High School, graduated class of '86, that is. And I'm now back there. The Lord has brought me full circle, so I'm now the executive secretary at McKinley High School. And my passion is to restore everything that my mother put in us and that the other mothers put in us, when we were growing up. Things have changed and shifted, so definitely keep us in your prayers. And let me just give you this quick nugget, and I promise I'll sing this little song sit down. We went from an F school to now a C school. Y'all can go on and give us a hand there. All right, and we did all of that in a year. But that's with me and Dr. Gregory Thompson, who is now the principal there. The passion is there, the faculty is there, and we're doing some things. We're not perfect guys. You're going to hear some things, you're going to see some things. As you work out the kinks, that's just how it goes, okay? So just keep us in your prayers. And you know what? Let's all stand. We stand for the Star Spangled Banner now. So let's stand for the National Black Anthem. It's up for us. It's right here. Sing a song for the darkness. All right, come on. Sing a song for the They told me they wanted to play it live, but I said no. That's what I did.
It's the lights. See, I'm talking about this lights. Boy, so we got lights. I need a soundtrack this year, huh? Wow, we got to watch the lights. Well, listen, so thank you so much, Lori. Give her a hand for that beautiful rendition. And so each year, and certainly they are no stranger to the city of Baton Rouge. They are soul, R&B, funk, blues, top 40. They go by the name of In Tune. That's right. A small but yet powerful influence by countless great artists and musicians for our time. They will be entertaining that for us this evening. And so while we actually transition here for a moment, we'll be right back. But until then, please welcome In Tune.
Thank you all so much. Once again, just like the young lady said, it's all of us to join you guys as well. Y'all ready to get y'all party on? Are y'all ready to get y'all party on? Come on, man. Let's have some fun. That old school love. You are the shining star, my God, my love, that's all I need. I will take your time and I can run. You're at the top of my list, cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in my days when I was scared. I spent my day dreaming, praying, I just say I love you. You must have known that I feel from not to swear. That's when you were right on your heart. So me take on it. A thousand kisses from you, never to know. I just don't want to stop. Oh my God. A million days in your arms and never to know. Just take a start. I don't want to you know I'm going hard. I'm going to the process of that. Open the door, it's not surprise that you want to I'm so I love you because you make my heart feel love is a damn but I'm so glad. We got away and this is something that we do. I'll take this for you, never to know. I just don't want to stop. Oh my God. Y'all still with me out there? Y'all still with me out there? Y'all mind if we do a little selection, groove a little bit? I see I got some singers in the back there. This table and that table in the back, they just a groove. That's all right. Then you need the red dress. Some food, of course. Let me get that. It's broken. And you won't get tired, it's dangerous. That's right. You never open your eyes to anyone else. And you say, but you lie. That's right. You know you lie. You see your mind, might be later. But your heart has got its own plans. There's no one to blame for false pride, telling lies, gotta hide, but feeling the pain. I know you don't believe. Love, all you can do, You see, there's too many words have been spoken, and too many lies have been told, baby. Tell yourself over and over and over to fall. Your name see how he did it, how he played it out there like that. How you want this thing? I'm just like, did y'all bless y'all food? If y'all bless y'all should say hell, I need to say yes. Because look, Miss Shirley came like, go back. I said, they singing Luther. Y'all want to go say the prayer while they singing Luther? Huh? Yeah. Are y'all enjoying the gumbo? It's good, say yes. I can't eat right now. I'll be too nervous when I'm up there. Make sure I do things right. All right, so
She is the visionary, CEO, executive director, she, all of those things and more, but more than that, she's a pioneer that has been moving the median and needle in this work called HIV and AIDS. Please welcome our community pioneer, Ms. Shirley Lomas.
Hello, everybody. Boy, it's a pleasure seeing all of you, listening to all of you. In tune, you are just amazing. Let's see as Marvin stated, World AIDS Day was developed in 1988 by the WHO, and that is World Health Organization. They came up with the day so that people could have an awareness about what AIDS at that time was. And you know what? I've seen it grow, develop. You know, at one time, we didn't have any money yet. And the people that was in the field was in it because it was something new and they had compassion. They wanted to make change. They wanted to help people. It definitely was not for the money. So we couldn't have an in-tune baby. And we could not have gumbo and velvet fried chicken. But we can have that now because we are growing, things are changing, money is coming in. You know, now we have people conducting studies to identify, which you're going to learn later, things to not only treat HIV effectively, people are living with HIV. Yes. And now we have some medication that will prevent HIV. One pill a day, and you're going to hear about that today. Surely we have come a long way, and we still have a long way to go. This year's theme from the WHO organization is to equalize health equity for everyone. That's what we want, that's what we're standing for, and that's what we're advocating. Just remember, we are stronger together. That's why we have the gumbo. See, gumbo, you have all kinds of things, but when you cook it together, it tastes so good. Well, here we have I have heart here, open health. You know, the city of Baton Rouge is here. Southern University is here. I have different programs, Planned Parenthood, and I hope I don't forget anybody because it's a lot of people that represents a lot of people from different organizations. And I just want to say thank you, thank you. And I want to ask it too. Now, y'all want to put me on that? You got it. Thank y'all, love y'all, and you all be blessed.
So as Michelle talked about how far we come, working in the field and advocating and traveling in the country, specifically the South doing this work, what we do know is that including this program on today. So what we're going to do at this time, we're going to have one of our sponsors to come forward on today, one who's representing our sponsors today. We're going to call Mr. Eugene Collins.
How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? I know they got a lot of Grambling State Tigers up in here. Y'all feel a little salty about last week. But y'all do a little better than that. How y'all doing today? All right, Dr. Blunt, how you doing? My name is Eugene Collins, and I wear a lot of different hats in the community. By night and sometimes weekend and sometimes early morning. I'm the president of NAACP here in Baton Rouge. In addition, I serve as the director of social justice for the YWCA in Baton Rouge. I work with Shirley. I see Marvin at Lobby in Atlanta. Just all kind of stuff that we're engaged in. Today, I'm bringing greetings from the YWCA of Greater Baton Rouge and the CEO, Diana Payton. But recently, we started a project that I was voiced in the lead charge to, which was essentially going around and collecting information, doing research, and collecting data on Black women in PrEP, and some of the resistance that lies and still lies there with Black women in PrEP. So we went out and we got all of these Black women together at different parties. Crystal Ellis was the leader, organizing these parties, and we essentially went into the presentations and collected some surveys and this stuff. Some of those old home health parties that they used to go on back in the day and now we're doing more, right? So we went in and we did these focus groups with these Black women, and we asked them specifically, why aren't you taking PrEP? What we found was that Black women still had a hard time identifying risk across the board. Most people didn't identify risk. When we talk about risk of getting HIV or risk of getting STDs, that's simply having sex with anybody other than yourself. Because you can't attest to whether that person is 24/7. Half the time, depending on what they drank or what they smoked, they may not know. Not too much. So you can't always depend on that. So we had a hard time getting Black women to identify what their risk factors were. And that's one of the things that Shirley talked about in her time up here, was like how the work used to be, right? And we were really out there banging the streets and reaching those populations, those at-risk populations with education, and we didn't replace that with social media graphics that only bring a certain setting, right? But I'm gonna quit talking about it right back. But the reality is that we found that Black women were still saying the same message that I heard them say 20 years ago when I was in Army. They still had the same concerns, they still had the same diseducation that they had when I was at the Butler Center walking around South Baton Rouge with a backpack and condoms on. So that either means that people aren't following information, or we just forgot about some of the old tools that we surely talked about. We replaced too many social media posts with core outreach, right? We replaced clinical settings with educational street corners, and we wonder why people aren't getting the information anymore. So we started digging into these Black female focus groups, and we found that they simply stated one thing: the messages around PrEP, they didn't feel geared towards them. When they saw pictures about PrEP, they saw two men. They saw pictures about PrEP. They saw one woman, not a woman with a husband, not a woman with a baby, not a woman with a blue thing, not a woman with a blue she see at night, just one woman, right? And rather than people by themselves, they just have a colorful way of talking about relationships. So we took that information and we started to look at how do we design graphics, how do we design campaigns to really reach Black women. Black women didn't feel like the messages were targeted towards them, and they don't even know what their risks are. So we dug a little bit deeper into the information, right? The one thing that came from all of the surveys and all of the focus groups is that if you want to reach Black women, the Black women want to see Black women. It's just that simple. So in your graphic, even though I support all of the communities, we can put a few more Black women on some of these pamphlets, right? A few more Black women on some of the push cards. A few more Black women on some of the infographics. We need to go to Bella Noche and not just splash. Some of y'all might not like that I said, but stop in the line. That was the biggest thing that we got from these focus groups, is that Black women didn't feel like they were being targeted. They didn't know what it was, right? Even the ad placement. When we look at what TV ads and wear roles and stuff like that, we need some PrEP ads doing house fires in Atlanta. Those are some of the things they cited. We need PrEP condom bowls and PrEP information tablets in beauty shops where they don't exist. Those are some of the things that they cited. What about getting some stickers on some nail shops? Y'all know y'all gonna get y'all toes back. Black women overwhelmingly said from these focus groups that the messages were not where they congregated. So they didn't identify with it. And they almost said because they had a different level of education, I think of the group, maybe one had less than a master's degree. And they were all at risk, they all identified rich. But because of who they were and the fact that they knew their primary care physician, the doctor didn't talk to them about it. They never thought for a second that an educated black woman was out here having sex with multiple people. She wasn't going to Jamaica to get her group back. Now you and me, we both know that that's a lie. And we know that some of y'all right now are sitting in the chairs lying to somebody. But people have multiple sex partners. That's just what it is. And black women have not been identified enough for some of these things. So what you're going to see with the YW in partnership with Metro Health is that we're going to start to roll out some of those messages. We're going to start to roll out this campaign specifically targeting African American women for PrEP. And y'all pictures going to be on. Thank you.
Oh yeah, come on, y'all do better than that. Good. So I called, so the reason why that information is so important, because you and I both understand that the population that is fast going down, which it wasn't years ago, is who? Black women. And so the importance of doctors, sharing that information is because it's very important and very imperative to understand that what you have options, correct, and that it's very important that you understand that right now today, the fastest growing population, HIV in the community, is Black women. So there's your information. Let's spread the word. This is the good news, and let's live. Is that all right? Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, I still have to roll up in the house. Please give a hand to our councilwoman. Oh, look, don't be on the way. Take the and say something.
I say good afternoon to all of you, and let me tell you all, I would be remiss if I didn't pass through to this occasion here. And so this is the year they is. And so I want to say to you all, keep on keeping on. I'm on my way to Monroe, a very dear friend of mine, Mom, and some of you may know my niece, Henderson Lewis, but her mom passed and the services are today. And then my people are right there. There you go. And so I'm on my way there. Gotta do what I gotta do, but I shall return because tomorrow night there is an activity at 365. Right? There he is, right there. And I shall be there tomorrow. I understand, 9:30 at night. So y'all, I'm gonna have to take a nap and get over there to 9:30 tomorrow night. But I'll be there. I will. But it's just great. Y'all keep on keeping on. And I thank you so very much.
That's it. Councilwoman, that's my, I wrote down, that's my councilwoman. Put your hands together. Young activist Kristen Collins to come and share with us on this afternoon. Ms. Collins. Hi, Kristen. Did I forget wrong? Oh, she's shy. Oh. She said she was eating for those of you watching. Yeah, no, don't, no, come on up here, sugar.
Good afternoon. I'm Christian Collins, the medical director in Minnesota, and I'm just here to share information with you about unequal treatment, which stands for unprotectable equals untransmittable. And it's been found that those who are existing with HIV, they take their medication daily and as prescribed, then that lowers their harder or unable to transmit HIV. So that is one of the prevention phenomenon we And I'm supposed to give you some tips about coping. So three tips to remember about motivations or remember that they are set higher, you're still the pandemic. The number of activities to vaccination. Also talk about where you can get vaccinated. Don't forget about self-vaccination. And then also after we get vaccinated, and ways to prevent coronavirus. And we have millions and problems a lot, but remember to wear your mask, take care of your condition, avoid people, sanitize frequently, especially certain areas, stay at home is good. Continue to wash your hands with soap and water and don't put your hands down, keep your hands away from your eyes. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristen. All right, now we're going to hear from another one of our Metro family members for you. Is she walking fast? Is you ready? Facebook Live and taking pictures. Please welcome Miss Tina Sykes. Come on up here. You're supposed to be ready to talk to the people. Let's do it right quick. Come on. So do you have an Android iPhone? I'm going to go with it today. All right.
Hello, how you guys doing? Good afternoon. My name is Tina Sykes. I am an HIV self-test coordinator. So what does that mean to y'all? That means that Metro now is offering free HIV tests. This can be done privately in your own home. 20 minutes, you guys. Apply with top on, bottom on, place it to the solution in a 20-minute way. Love yourself, test yourself, know your status is very important. Thank y'all. And there's the best thing, okay?
Thank you. I like to have the phone. You ready to do with something? You ready? Okay, one second. Let me talk a little bit. You act like I have something to talk about like you did. So, that's why you do that. Huh? Oh, y'all gonna talk to me today. What's the question? What's the question? Okay, so tell me, you want to go there? Well, where are you from? Where are you from, you brave soul? Well, first of all, they must do big things to get back roots. Where you said your name. What's your name again? Come on, put your hands together for Nova. That's my talking about. What else you got to build today? While we're waiting. Who's at this table over here? Y'all having fun over there? West Beach Southern University? Oh, okay, then. That's what it's nice about you class is champion, huh? You better get pumped up. You got Jackson say, come on, huh? Touch your neighbor and say, we ready, huh? How far your neighbor say, we gonna win, huh? I ain't got no reason for nobody in school, huh? So I don't think I'm on nobody's side. I'm just going to the game. You know, huh? That's the reason for me to get something off the fly to go to the Frisco line somewhere. I ain't got no, just show up. I'm out of the classmate right there. I don't know what you on. Everywhere I go, Lord Jesus, I go. Monte Cristo, who you represent today? Baton Rouge School of Phlebotomy. Put your hands up, Baton Rouge School of Phlebotomy. So I tell you, because they do everything. Because I be going to be able to say that, I don't know. So if you want a phlebotomy degree, go to him. Want to go to the single mark, go to him. Want to know how to do a bus stop, go to him. He also be out there the late 2 in the morning. How you holding on, brother? Well, that's been a struggle for me during this holiday season, I'm telling you. Turkey, leftovers, or LSU late. What I'm going? much too late. We eat them leftover cornbread and we lay it all back down. Huh? What's up, Tommy? That's my brother from the community, the new employee of the Metro Health. Put it together for Dr. Mr. Tommy Franklin. Raise your hand. Oh, raise your hand down in the kitchen. Sure. All right, we ready to give something away? Nah, I didn't care. We ready? Yes. All right. Instruction. Oh, y'all can take the winner. Wow. The papers that read the instructions first is one. Well, who the winner is? They didn't give it away already. Who the winner? Shirley. Taylor. Shirley Taylor. Where's she at? Shirley Taylor. I bet she's going to say, we got $50 for you. Here she comes. She on lunch break? I'm holding on to this one. That's still $5 because she really got $45. All right. So we gotta give away another one. Y'all ready? Can we do it one more time? We gotta give away another one. Drum roll. I don't know if the juice box table. I know y'all won't. You let the computer do the thing. What? Gloria Dotson. Gloria Dotson. Let's do right there. Look at that. I'm gonna talk to you, mother. See, that's how I act right now. That's so sweet. Yes, right. Here you go. Happy holidays. Thank you. Thank you. Give our hand. All right, let's keep this show rolling. All right. Again, we want to go ahead and thank our sponsors. We heard from our YWCA. We're going to also thank Carousel, who is our gold sponsor this year. Carousel, who is committed to providing quality, affordable health care with compassion and respect for all. They have highly trained and skilled professionals to ensure that we receive the best health care possible. And we have Open Health Care Clinic, who is the silver sponsor for this year, who also provides quality health care to our community, while the vision assisted that will ensure access to and awareness of high quality, culturally competent, preventative and primary medical care and support services that respond effectively to the emerging needs of community and to reduce stigma. At this time, we have a guest, and he is an awesome individual and also a community servant. He serves one of the most important populations, and that is our youth. That is Dr. Jeremy Blunt. I'll tell you a little bit about him, and he told me not to read his whole bio, so that's why I'm going to read his whole bio. So Dr. Jeremy Blunt is the founder of the Stitches Group and Chief Executive Officer of Stitches for Life Incorporated, a holistic counseling service. He and his wife are the co-founders of the Stitches Influence and Purpose Initiative, a 501c3 nonprofit organization geared to empower the family unit as a whole. Dr. Blunt has worked for the Louisiana National Guard Youth Challenge Program for over 18 years. Put your hands together. It's you, and he's been at 18 years. Pray and clap. Amen? And it's considered to be one of the most rewarding experiences of his life. He's a motivational speaker, mentor, teacher, also my life coaching colleague. who delivers a message of self-empowerment and change to audience of all demographics. In addition, Dr. Buck serves as Vice President and one of the co-founders of the Guardian Initiative, where he participates in planning and implementing programs in and around the Guardian community. He serves on the board of directors for the CBW Pennington Junior Center, YMCA, and he continues his opportunity to be an active participant in the community. Please welcome him as he comes and share knowledge with us on today. Yeah, I pay. You really don't say so.
Come on, give yourself a hand of applause. If I asked you to give me a hand, that would be one thing. I didn't ask you to give me one. I asked you to give yourself one. Give yourselves a hand today. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna stick to my 5 minutes that I'm supposed to stick to. But I want to talk about a real issue today. And as I was sitting there and thinking about today and thinking about how I could address this day, World AIDS Day, and the awareness that's brought to it, I couldn't help but kept coming back to your theme for this year. The difference is us. The difference is us. So I have 3 points, and hit those 3 points, and that's gonna be a wrap. That's why I don't just go by technology. You get up here and then your technology don't work on it. So my 3 points, real quick. Number 1, love yourself. As a mental health professional, one of the largest challenges that we have is that we fail to remember to love ourselves. Now, depression is the #1 mental health issue for those that suffer from AIDS or HIV. Depression. And for those that do not know, let me explain to you what depression really is. It's where you depress, you push away from something. Now maybe I might be the only one in the room who's ever faced something that they did not know how they were going to respond to. Maybe you never faced anything that you never faced before, that you wasn't sure how you were going to solve, and honestly, in the back of your mind, you wish you could go back and undo it. The last time I checked, I hear people talk about people that have been here before, but I've never really met anybody. So we all go through this journey together we call life one time. And as we go through this journey we call life, we face some life circumstances, some life encounters. And some of those life encounters, let's just face it, they flat out sit us right behind. They cause us to get disturbed. You know what I mean? That place in between our dreams and our expectations. That place in between where we want to be and where we thought we should be. That place that we find ourselves stuck. Yeah. I came stop by just for a few moments to talk to somebody who may, if you can admit it to nobody else, I want you to be able to admit it to yourself. Stuck. Stuck because the things that you feel you ought to be doing, you're not doing. The things you should be doing, you feel because of whatever life circumstances you face, you're not doing. And you feel like you maybe can't do. I just stopped by to say 2 words to you. Be encouraged. Be encouraged that whatever you have gone through, whatever you are facing or have faced, whatever you have told yourself you stop and you're not going to move forward, be encouraged. While you have all those other thoughts rolling around in your head, that just will be what they're going to be in your ear. Be encouraged to know that because you're still here, It didn't take you out, you survived. And because you survived it, there's still work for you to do. And anything that you have survived, guess what? That means you still have the opportunity to come. So today, that was my message for you. One, love yourself. You love yourself by remembering who you are. And let me say it this way. Stop waiting on somebody to come get you unstuck. You are the superhero you've been waiting on. Show up for you. Be that person for you. And just in case you haven't been able to show up for you, you haven't been able to unstick yourself, reach out to somebody. It's nothing wrong with talking to somebody. Because ever since you were a baby, whenever you had an issue, you brought it to somebody else's attention. Somewhere along the line, we figured we're going to stop doing it. But the same things you were doing by human nature are the same things you still should do today. So love yourself. Number two, know your status. We all know who we are. But a lot of times we're not honest with ourselves. Be honest with you. Where do you stand? What do you need to do to get to the next place in your life? It's not enough just to know it. Do something about it. Again, be encouraged. And my last point is real simple. Check on somebody. Check on your friends. Check on your strong friends. Check on the people you normally don't check on. And here's how you check on. Just in case you need a nudge, because you say, I don't know what to say. Hey, how are you doing? What's really going on? When you notice something don't look right, stop ignoring it. When it seems like something don't seem right, say something. We all have this gift that God gave us called intuition. Use it. Because when we don't, we miss stuff. We miss stuff that we wish we had. Stop living with regret. Stop living with judgment. Stop living with self-condemnation. You stop that by loving yourself. Check it on your friends. And making sure you know your status. Thank you for your time.
See, when you're home, like, you was on up there. Speak up. Let's take a collection for the man of God. All right. So listen, while we are waiting to hear a selection from our amazing band, and soon as they all looking at me like, we ready, and you ain't calling us. Look, I'm just the host. Don't fight me. See, when you put a hat on like that, see, when you roll your hat like that, you coming to play music. You coming to do something. I just want you to know that. Let me get the symbol like that. You want y'all to know. Huh? See, how many of y'all go to church up here? Raise your hand. Well, you know what? I don't know about you. But the rest of us, the people that look like, oh, when you say, huh? What that mean supposed to do? Y'all ain't on church. Just see me out in the program. Are y'all enjoying yourselves this afternoon? Give yourselves a hand for being patient, for being engaged, for being here on this afternoon. Hey, just welcome back to the stage. Into it. Y'all like I said that? That's what no.
I'm trying to get it together, man. And you know, I'm like the father, man. Oh, man, I'm almost scared to do something now. But I tell you what, before we get going, Miss Shirley asked me to sing a particular song, and I think last year we did it I have some guys, they're no strangers were playing with me, but unfortunately, we hadn't learned the song. But no, let me finish. I still know a little some of it, and I know most of you, besides the young, the ones that are maybe a little younger, may not know what I'm singing. But if y'all do know what I'm singing, if y'all don't mind, would y'all sing along? Y'all mind? Would you sing along? You thought that's it. There you go. She'll sing along. Now the song goes like this. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. No more backward thinking. Time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There is so much hatred, war and poverty. Come on, y'all, help me out. I like that. Wake up, all the teachers, time to teach a new way. Maybe they'll listen to what you have to say. There's the one who's coming, and the world is in their hands. When you teach our children, teach them the very best you can. Oh, but there's no better. Come on, y'all, sing it. If we just let it be. Well, won't get no better. We gotta change that. Just you and me. Can I get y'all to sing that part for me again? Chorus. Well, won't get no better. If we just let it be. La, 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 la. Well, won't get no better. When I change, baby, just you and me. Change that. Thank y'all, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'm sorry we didn't learn this capacity this year. Thank you. Oh yeah, now that's how we have fun. I see y'all back there. Let me try to include all that on. This is a celebration of information, right? That's right. Come on, y'all. It's simple. I got to how do you feel? How do you feel? I'm the sunshine. Outrageous. You smile. Yeah, I smile. This is just personal, personal, personal. Amazing, outrageous. How you close to me? Amazing, outrageous. I'm giving you the best to be. Good morning, it's breakfast. Lost track of time, yeah. We had a walk. Lost catch a food. Then came 2 nights tonight. Just done what they did. Let's be personal, 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 and push the forward. And live such a beautiful woman. amazing, so Thank you so much. Thank you.
In school, everybody. Next year, because I want them to put on, because I want them to do the band. I have questions. I want to know what the bass player be thinking, bass player do people doing like this. So I want to know what he's going through his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like shaken out. And then I want to know what the keyboard, like he be really excited. Like, calm down, bro. That's a well-made program. Then the drummer be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about this. I just want to like y'all be prepared, have the answer ready. I'm coming to y'all next time, all right? Put your hands together for intro, everybody. All right. Cheryl Taylor. It's like you're in another room at the house. Miss Taylor, you got a gift card down here. Well, she walking fast too, y'all. Give her a hand as she comes, y'all, to get that gift card. You went to lunch at the wrong time. Shut up. You saw, that's okay. We gonna hold it for you because we integral. We in Metro. You want a gift card? We gonna keep your gift card for you till you come. Congratulations. Here you go. All right. You know what? That's right. Listen, we are going to shift a little bit in our program on this afternoon. We cannot, if you're here, we're almost done, don't we? Because this next segment is very important. We are shifting into a space where today is the day that we commemorate those individuals that we have lost, but also with Keisha, that's my high school class. We're with the Department of the Louisiana Health Department. There's a vendor in the back. Give them a hand. And my friend Kimberly, she came. My friend Kimmy T, she came. And she's not a part of our community, but she came to support me. So thank you so much for coming. I know she had another meeting. Somebody got some money. Hold up, we going on lunch after this on you. Amen. But listen, so this is a part of the program where we celebrate individuals who have given to this work. And first, we're going to call a pioneer of our community to talk about another pioneer in our community. Well, our presenter is Ms. Sharon DeQueer. She has pioneered this work locally and nationally. She's done amazing work. She now serves as a peer navigator at the Open Health Care Center. But I think you've had every position over there except Mr. Tim's job. So come on up here. Put your hands together for Ms. Sharon DeQueer.
I think, I'm right. But at one time, I was his supervisor. Yeah. So anyway, I'm here to actually talk about another community And first, I want to say that some of the things that was said earlier actually resonated with me, because when I was diagnosed over 20 years ago, depression was one thing that set in, because I can remember laying on the sofa wondering, okay, what the hell is happening? I'm not dead yet, so I decided to get up to do something about it. And I want to also thank Michelle for giving me time on her program at such a last minute, and thank her for being a pillar in our community. Because if I call Miss Shirley at 12 o'clock at night and ask her to go sit on the corner with me and pitch marbles at people, she'll ask me what time I need her to be. Thank you, Miss Shirley, for always being there, and everyone in this community that can call. But to get to why I'm actually up here, we are actually giving Positive Women's Network USA, Louisiana chapter. We have actually decided to give what we are going to call our Shiro of the Year Award. And for our first annual award, we're actually going to be giving it to Miss Netta Smith Davis, who is not here, who has actually worked in this community with a lot of us side by side, walked these streets with a lot of us side by side. And we want to give her this award. And what it actually says, and she got an appointment today and she couldn't miss the meeting, but she should be watching us on live stream. And this award says, in appreciation for your commitment to our community, compassion for others, and your generous of time and compassion you have actually dedicated to working with women living with HIV in our community. And it's dated 12/1/2022, and I will be giving this to her this afternoon.
Let's give Sharon another hand. And how many of y'all know Netta Smith Davis in the room? If you know her, you know you can give a big round of applause for her. She about that life, right? She does about that life. And so we are celebrating her, and also we know that she's had some transitions in her family, so we're praying for her. And on behalf of Metro Health, we want to send her a little love gift along with her award. Thank you so much. All right. Is that wonderful? Awesome. Listen, this next award is an award that we give away annually each year. And this is the Ronnie Edwards Excellence Award, who will be presented by Chanel Ward. Chanel Ward is an artist, editorial freelance writer, and women's wear do-it-yourself designer based in New Orleans. She is also the proud daughter of the late Representative Ronnie Edwards, who was, until her passing, a strong advocate for public health and affordable health care. And let's hear from Chanel through our virtual monitor.
Hi, my name is Chanel Ward, and I'm the daughter of the late Councilwoman of District 5 and State Representative of District 29, Ronnie Edwards. In addition to being a devoted wife and a beloved daughter, mother, and grandmother, she was a fierce advocate for her community. She worked hard on making Baton Rouge the best place possible to raise families and to provide a better quality of life for all of its citizens. Some of the initiatives that my mother, Ronnie Edwards, supported during her tenure in public service were support for Healthy Choices Week in Louisiana, the annual Run for the Cure, Women and Girls HIV Awareness Summit, and World AIDS Day with the Red Cross and Metro Health. My mother, Ronnie Edwards, along with the HIV Coalition, joined with the City of Baton Rouge to proclaim World AIDS Day in Baton Rouge back in 2012. Metro Health has been a leader and a pillar of the community, providing resources on disease intervention, HIV treatments, and other sexually transmitted infections. And just like my mother, Ronnie Edwards, Metro Health strives to live up to its motto, to make a difference in our communities. So I want to thank the Executive Director and CEO of Metro Health, Ms. Shirley Lawless, for inviting me here to speak on behalf of my mother, Ronnie Edwards. And I'd also like to congratulate the young people receiving the Ronnie Edwards Excellence Award today. I hope this award can serve as a launching pad to you making a difference in your own communities.
Good afternoon. My name is Wendell James, Assistant Director at Metro Health, here to present Mr. Hollis Clark with the Ronnie Edwards Excellence Award of 2022. Mr. Clark, what do you learn in Project AIMS?
I learned at Project AIMS how to write a business card.
Good afternoon. My name is Misha Robinson. I'm the Youth Coordinator for Project AIMS, here to present Mrs. Zoe Haney with the Ronnie Edwards Awards for 2022. Zoe, what did you learn in Project AIMS?
In Project AIMS, I learned about a legacy.
Here to present Mr. Dominic Harper Jr. with the Ronnie Edwards Leadership Award of Excellence for 2022. Mr. Dominic, what have you learned in our LIFE program?
In the LIFE program, I learned about bullying and peer pressure.
Here to present Ms. Farrah Harrison with the Ronnie Edwards Excellence Award of 2022. Ms. Harrison, what did you learn in life?
In life, I learned about peer pressure and bullying.
Here to present Mr. Christopher Henderson with the Ronnie Edwards Leadership Award of 2022. Mr. Christopher, what did you learn in the LIFE program?
We learned about personal hygiene and domestic violence.
Here to present Ms. Skylar Johnson with the Ronnie Edwards Excellence Award for 2022. Ms. Skylar, what did you learn in Project AIM?
In Project AIM, I learned how to plan a vacation and write a resume.
Here to present Mr. Donovan Kimball with the Ronnie Edwards Leadership Award of 2022. Mr. Dunn, what did you learn in Project AIMS?
I learned about self-government and years to leaders.
Here to present Ms. Soraya Kimball with the Ronnie Edwards Leadership Award of 2022. Ms. Soraya, what did you learn in the LIFE program?
In the LIFE program, I learned about mental health issues and peer pressure.
Here to present Ms. Sincere Kimball with the Ronnie Edwards Leadership Award of 2022. Ms. Sincere, what did you learn in the LIFE program?
In the LIFE program, I learned about personal hygiene, domestic violence, and peer pressure.
Here to present Ms. Layla Simpson with the Ronnie Edwards Excellence Award for 2022. Ms. Layla, what have you learned in Project AIMS?
In Project AIM, I learned about the three communications, which are passive, aggressive, and assertive. My white flag, my love, where are you? My love.
Well, how you doing? We have like two programs going on now as well. First is Project AIMS. And Project AIMS is we do mentoring with youth ages up to 14 years old. And then what you saw a while ago was some of the youth that was in our session. They have different excellence in their skills and abilities. And then also we have life program as well. And we talk to youth from age of 11 to 19 years old. So what it is about getting the youth acclimated for us, teaching them how to understand their personal self, as well as educate them as well as to be role models in our community. So that's what we're doing now, and we'll continue to do that as well.
Thank you, Mr. Wando.
calling us proud that he did the job, right? Listen, so I told you that our theme this year is the difference is us, and so we're at our final award of the afternoon, and this award is called the Difference is Us Community Champion Award. And this year's Community Champion Award goes to Reverend Alexis Anderson. And besides her last name being Anderson like mine, I will tell you some more good things about her. The Community Champion, the Difference is Us Award, is an award to individuals who work to make a difference in the community. This person makes an impact to improve the lives of the people that they are serving. This year's Community Champion is Reverend Alexis Anderson, who is an ordained servant, teacher, minister, and the founder and executive director of Preach. She is also a member of the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison Reform Coalition, serves on the Louisiana Behavioral Health Advisory Council, and is the chair of the Children and Youth Subcommittee, the Community to Support Healthcare Equity, the 19th JDC Domestic Violence Specialty Court Planning Work Group, the Justice and Accountability Center of Louisiana Board, and is a Life Skills Chair of the Capital Area ISC Committee. She is the chair of the National Court Watch Indian and Custody Death Subcommittee. She is a member of the Jail Subcommittee of the Louisiana Stop Solitary Coalition and the chair of the Faith-Based Subcommittee of Louisiana Stop Solitary Coalition. She is a member of the Leadership Council of One Rouge, and she serves as one of the facilitators of the 19th JDC First Appearance Family Court Support Center. Please welcome our 2022 World AIDS Day Making a Difference Community Champion, Reverend Alexis Anderson. Do you want to take the plastic off, or you want to put it up like this? All right, congratulations.
Good afternoon. And first and foremost, let me say thank you so much for this amazing honor. And to my friend, my very long-term friend, Ms. Shirley, I think, you know, World AIDS Day is important to a lot of us, but some of us are a little older than others. And so some of us remember friends that did not make it. We remember family that did not make it. We remember when birth certificates and death certificates were falsified. We remember some stories that because of the victories, we don't have to remember anymore. But the Bible is very clear. You tell the story from one generation to the next. Because as we know in this age, what looks like it is permanent is not permanent. And so I just want to say a couple of phrases, and let me just say, preachers speaking to 5 minutes is a work of art, so it's crazy, that works. But I'm blessed to be in this room with a number of people who are friends and allies in the work, and that amazing chronology of how hard I work. Good Lord, that woman needs a vacation, don't she? Amen? But I wanted to share one particular story in keeping with your theme. The difference really is who stands up for us. And in a lot of the work that I have done over the course of my life and my ministry, it has been about folk that other folk didn't want to stand with. It has been about people that other folk demonized, criminalized, said never gonna be no better, never gonna get right, never gonna be reformed, never gonna get healthy, none of it. But can I tell you, when even one person stands, when even one person holds the hand of somebody that other people have decided that they are diseased and contaminated and morally compromised, when even one person holds that hand, It breathes life into those that are struggling. And so I don't want to be long, but I do want to share this one story, because among the many things that I do, I work with those that are in the carceral system. I work for the babies that go through our juvenile system. I work with the senior citizens that, because of Alzheimer's, they are sitting in jails because they are part of the domestic violence program. I sit in a courtroom every single day, Monday through Friday, unless I am sick or out of town. And I bear witness to the story. And I stand up oftentimes in front of the Metro Council, and I bear witness to the story. And so one day, it's the Louisiana Book Fair Festival. Many of you know it. It's a wonderful event. But I was there, and I was in line to get a coffee. And a young woman stood behind me and said, "Are you the reverend that stands up at the Metro Council sometimes?" And I said, "Yes." Now, you know, that can go both ways, especially anybody who know me in this room. That can go both ways. But when I said yes, she told me a story. And she said, "I have family members who have been in and out of that jail, and they have a disability. And so when you stand up and you say we are not trash, we are not disposable, we are not the worst thing we have ever done, that we have value and we matter." She said to me, "You're the only one that speaks for us." And so as I accept this award, and I'm so grateful, I want to leave everybody in this room with one message. Somebody needs to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. Amen. At the end of the day, I remember when you could not mention HIV and AIDS in the church. I remember when you could not have the kind of conversations we're having with African American males, with Hispanic males, with people of Muslim faith. Somebody has to be the one. And it's a lonely place. I don't want to tell you it's not. But the value of it is so powerful. And so as I leave you in this space and I think about the friends that I have lost, and they are many, when I think about those that didn't have the honor of being able to have people comfort them, because it was the late 80s, and it was the early 90s, and it was before a lot of things changed, I stand proud in support of those who have lived to tell the story, but I am commanded to tell you that you must stand for somebody who cannot stand for themselves. Thank you, and God bless you.
Amen. And Reverend Anderson Award we presented to Reverend Alexis Anderson for faithfully serving the community with hard work and compassion. May God's continuous blessing be upon you, Metro Health 2022. Congratulations. Amen. All right, give yourselves a hand. We at the end, y'all. Huh? Y'all still don't know what homie is. I'm gonna have to take y'all to a tutorial. I've been saying, huh? All afternoon, y'all still ain't got it. What homie you go? Let's go sit back. All right. So Intune is gonna come to the stage. They gonna close us off. I don't have much time left on the show. My BET light gonna go out, so I'm gonna get y'all interviewed next year. All right. And because I got questions. Now look, don't hold that on us this time going out. You know, they gonna stop doing all their little characterizations since I just said something. We have one more round. Y'all ready? All right. Yes, ma'am. Listen, Miss Shirley, I got you. We can close this thing out without you. All right. So who is our? And you're next, Miss Shirley. I'm calling you up. Okay. Who's up? We got a winner.
Lisa Cook.
Lisa Cook. Oh, that's the fashionista. We know what she's going to do. It's amazing. Praise the Lord. Tell us where you're from. Talk to us. You to the shop trying to talk. I don't know if you like that because you're cute.
I'm from California.
Family service of Great Baton.
Thank you. She want to let us know. She know where you work at, girl. She back. Well, she want to let us know. Give Lisa a hand for all the work she's been for 18 years. And she's cute for World AIDS Day. Nah. All right, listen, this has been such a pleasure being with you all this afternoon. So without no further ado, to close us out for this year's World AIDS Day, Making a Difference, please welcome, to close us out before Into rock us on out of here, please welcome back to the stage, visionary and community pioneer who's been leading the charge as well as Metro Health. Please welcome back Ms. Shirley Lowe's.
Again, thank everyone for coming. I'd like my board president, let me tell you something. We have an excellent board at Metro Health. That is why we can do a lot of the things that we do and bring to the community. I'll never forget, I was told in an audit. The auditor looked at me and he said, at them, our board members had fallen off. And he said, you cannot operate without a board. So of course, those numbers came back up. And we have an excellent board. I'd now like for my board president to come up and give some, she is awesome.
Thank you, Ms. Shirley. My name is Deetra Peoples-Blood, and I am the board chair for Metro Health. It's an honor to hold that position. It's a pleasure to be a part of Metro Health. The things that we do, and I like to say we do in the community is very needed. But I can honestly tell you, it's the Metro Health staff, Ms. Shirley, Wendell, everyone else there that makes this day go. I'm only there to support them and to continue their purpose and their mission for this community. And with all of that, we are the difference.
Thank y'all again. So y'all, you wait to listen. Ladies and gentlemen, into see they just got small. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Into.
My. We got you sing.